Seeing a lot of fresh foundations out here today. It smells like fresh concrete. Checking out some new construction today. Yeah, it feels good to be out on a job site. Oh, man, it's been a long time. No, I found my tool bags the other day.
No way.
The ones that we used when we were building houses. Yeah. Adam and I, we built houses for a long time. We did a lot of custom homes, kind of like the cookie cutter style. We had hard hats and long hair back then, which was a lot of fun. And things have changed a lot since we built homes.
Yeah, they're using a lot more eco-friendly materials. I think the inspection process from the city is a lot stricter than when we were building houses back in the day.
And you know what? It's a lot safer of an environment for the people that are building your homes, which I find to be a really big deal, actually, when it comes to building your home. If you've got guys that are out there in harsh conditions like we are today, it's about 32 degrees, wind blowing.
Yep.
You want them to be happy, and when people are happy building your homes, they build good homes. So the safety conditions being improved is a big deal. So one thing to keep in mind if you are thinking about new construction homes is the price. It's actually pretty affordable for some new homes. The neighborhood we're in today, the starting price is probably around $350, $360, and it goes all the way up to about $575.
Yeah, if you're building a house around,
Look at this, porta potties. Oh man, that's the boss's office.
Yeah. Spend a lot of time in a porta potty. If you guys are thinking about building a house somewhere around the Indianapolis area, you're really going to be starting at that low 300 mark, about 350, depending on what side of town that you're on. And then, sky's the limit. You could go out and build a brand new non-custom home for around $2 million if you really wanted to go spend some cash.
That's true. A lot of 3-car garages. And they've got some front porches on some of these.
Look at these two here next to each other. This is not your cookie cutter kind of neighborhood. These are two completely different styles, completely different looks. You got, a lot of modern touches coming in with using some natural wood mixed in with some of the newer modern finishes. This is a great, good looking community.
So one of the other big differences with buying a new construction home is there's a lot more steps involved. And the very first step, which is kind of the most exciting one, is you get to go out and pick where your home is going to be. Now, a lot of times you find the home and that's the one, and I hear this all the time. We both hear it. They're like, wow, if this house was only over here.
Yeah.
Well, you can do that.
Yeah.
So first step is you get out, you pick your lot, and then you go meet with the builder and start to put together what you guys are looking for, the layout, the finishes,
your elevations,
what you want it to look like, and really get it all planned out before they start building. So you pick your lot, then you come up with the design, and then the fun stuff starts as they start to put in these foundations and work their way from the foundation up.
Yep. And then there's a permit process. So after you guys have picked out the general, you pick out your lot, you pick out your elevation, your floor plan, then they start pulling permits. And once the permits are in, that's when they can really start taking off and building. And during that time, with most good builders, there's going to be a design step. And this is where you actually get to go in and pick out the type of countertop, the type of light fixtures, faucets, flooring, handles, everything. Once you get all that picked out, then you're going to have a builder meeting where you're going to actually meet with the builder. This is the actual guy that's running the crew, that's managing everything, that's going to be your main point of contact on, is the drywall in? Is the electrical in? Did we pass code? So after that meeting, the permits are in, you've picked out all your stuff, time to rock and roll. Typically, we're seeing about 6 months?
Yeah, about 6 to 9 months, depending on the weather.
6 to 9 months to build, depending on the weather and your crew.
So when you're buying new construction, you could walk into a model home, talk to the sales rep, and work directly with the builder, and that's totally fine. It happens all the time.
Yep.
But we find that when you're making a super big purchase, really important move in your life, it's really nice to have a third party that's looking out for your best interest and your interest only.
Especially when you got a real estate agent or agents that understand the construction process, have actually built the homes, have a good understanding on the process, but also know how to talk to the builder. There's so many things that could come up along the way. And when you've got somebody in your corner really fighting for you, I think it's super important when you're going through this new construction building process. So that's it. You guys got questions about new construction and all the steps involved, give us a shout. We used to build houses. We love working with home buyers and walking them through this process. Like Seth said, some more steps to it, but we're very familiar with it and have fun walking you guys through the process.